Welcome to today's Explainer. We're going to literally transport ourselves back in time right now to a bright, bustling, ancient Roman city. And right in the middle of all that ordinary, everyday city life, we stumble upon a truly extraordinary story about partnership.
Okay, let's dive right into this quote. Long ago, in Bible times, God used ordinary people to do extraordinary things. What's so incredibly captivating to me about this whole story is that we aren't talking about royalty here, or famous warriors, or these massive, untouchable historical figures. No, it focuses entirely on everyday, ordinary individuals. People who essentially became literal heroes simply through the consistency of their daily actions and, well, their unwavering kindness.
Section 1. Ordinary people, extraordinary things. Meet Aquila and Priscilla, everyday tent makers whose level of partnership was just a really rare and powerful thing.
So the crucial point here is the definition of teamwork, working together as partners, like sewing tents and praying side by side. For Aquila and Priscilla, teamwork wasn't just some abstract concept, It was a literal lifestyle. It meant working together as true partners. It was woven into absolutely every single aspect of their lives. From the heavy, super physical labor of sewing those canvas tents together, stitch by stitch, to the quiet, intimate moments of praying side by side. They shared this beautifully unified mission in literally everything they did.
Section 2. Partnership in action. One evening, things shifted when they welcomed a new traveler named Paul. Paul brought the good news about Jesus with him. And Aquila and Priscilla, well, they didn't hesitate for a second. They immediately opened their doors and their lives to him.
You've got to notice the brilliant contrast between their day routine and their night routine here. By day, they were completely focused on their craft, working side by side, stitching heavy tents together just to earn their keep. But at night, the whole environment shifts completely. The three of them would sit peacefully, by candlelight, praying and talking deeply about Jesus. Their intense, gritty work ethic during the day perfectly matched their profound spiritual dedication at night.
Section 3. Moving and showing kindness. Let's move to and see how this builds, because Aquila and Priscilla didn't just stay comfortably in their cozy workshop. They packed up their bags and carried their unshakable teamwork and faith into completely uncharted territory, traveling through ancient stone gates into an entirely new city called Ephesus.
And once they're settled in Ephesus, they encounter a young man speaking passionately to an outdoor crowd. This was Apollos. He was a man who deeply, deeply loved God. But actually, he still had a bit more to learn to fully grasp the message he was sharing. Now, rather than calling him out or correcting him publicly, they took 3 very precise steps that serve as an absolute masterclass in kindness. 1. Listen attentively. 2. Invite into your home. And 3. Gently teach the truth. Instead of embarrassing him, they used their incredible partnership to patiently build Apollos up in complete, joyful understanding, right in the warmth of their candlelit room.
Section 4. A church in their home. And this teamwork, it soon expanded far beyond just making tents or mentoring one person. Their private, everyday home completely transformed into a vibrant, welcoming church for everyone. Men, women, children, all gathering around, sitting on the floor, and praying joyfully together. Of course, actions like that just don't go unnoticed. Miles and miles away, Paul remembered them. He sat at his own candlelit desk and actually wrote a letter on a parchment scroll specifically to thank Aquila and Priscilla for their brave hearts. It's this lasting testament to the real reach of their quiet, consistent teamwork.
Section 5. Lessons on working together. And this brilliantly illustrates the core takeaways from the lives of these two ordinary working-class people whose legacy is completely defined by the incredible way they operated as a unified team.
So what does this all mean for us? The source distills it down to 3 profound pillars. Work together, love others, serve God. This is the exact formula that took their ordinary lives and made them completely extraordinary. It's their faithfulness to each other in the daily grind, their really gentle love for their community, and their total dedication to serving God that turned them into true teamwork heroes. Which brings us to the most important part of this explainer, what you do with this moving forward. Think about your own daily routine, your workspace, or your home right now. How will you use teamwork and kindness to do extraordinary things today? The opportunity to be a hero isn't always in some grand sweeping gesture. Sometimes it's right in front of you, stitch by stitch, day by day. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll see you next time.